All right, let's get this video started, man. Yo, 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 yo. If they know, they know. It's your boy Smoke News TV. We back here with another video. So before we even start this Nipsey video, y'all see that like right there? Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you have subscribed to the channel because I don't know what you're waiting on. Share the video. Keep that notification bell on so you know when I'm dropping my video. But most importantly, support the channel by smashing that like button. Try to get your membership, get your badge, Team Smoke. If you can't now, get it later. But we got to talk about this Nipsey Hussle situation because we got Blacc Sam did a new interview with Big Boy TV. And shout out to Big Boy TV for doing a dope interview with Blacc Sam and letting Blacc Sam actually express his feelings and actually letting his opinion be heard out here. Because according to Blacc Sam, he felt like there's way more to the situation that happened to his brother. That part, like I said too in my old Nipsey videos. Somebody had to press protocol for them to go, for Eric to go do that to Nipsey. And a lot of narrative we heard, oh, yo, they was arguing. Nip called them a snitch. According to Blacc Sam, it was nothing like that. Nothing like that. And y'all gonna hear what Nip brother talking about. If y'all know who Blacc Sam is, that's Nipsey brother. And he gonna talk, he gonna let the world know how he feel about this situation. And he gonna talk about the night before, because that was the last time he seen his brother alive, the night before he died. They was out celebrating their cousin's birthday. Oh, and he gonna talk about some situation that happened that day also, and what was going on in the air, according to Blacc Sam, what he was hearing and what him and Nip was hearing. We got to get to this video and get to the clips, y'all, because we got a few things we got to talk about. And I've been telling people this since my old Nipsey videos. Somebody had to press protocol for that to happen. That wasn't no regular run up on them, knock them out, knock them off. No, it wasn't none of that. And even his brother even said that. That part. Let's get to it, though. Copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find that in my description on my channel. Everything that I speak on over here is for educational, entertainment purpose. Again, copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find that in my description on my channel. Everything that I speak on this channel is for educational, entertainment purpose. Clips and videos I play are also owned by the original creators. So we're going to get straight to it because I got a lot to say about this because I've been telling people. And I'm glad. Shout out to Big Boy TV once again. Shout out. Make sure y'all go subscribe to his channel. Dope interviews. You know what I mean? He's known, so y'all know what I'm talking about. But I'm glad Big Boy actually let Blacc Sam express his feelings about how he feel what happened to his brother that day, bro. Let's get to the clip, man. Before we start, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Rest in peace to Nip too, man. Let's continue. Let's hear what Blacc Sam got to say. First clip we playing. Smash the like button.
Man, we just
Now Blacc Sam gonna talk about, this is the night before Nick got knocked off. Remember, Nick got knocked off in the morning. They was actually hanging out celebrating their cousin's birthday before this happened the next following morning. This is what Blacc Sam talking about. Let's get to it.
Man, we just it's my cousin's birthday, so tonight, I want to say the night before, Nip took us to Wally's, Beverly Hills. Me, Pops, and Adam, my cousin Adam, and just had a long talk with bro, you know, not to get into too much detail, but there was a lot of big politics getting into it with certain people. You know, Hustle had DJ Khaled in the hood. Not to be.
We're gonna go back, because y'all know how I do. Read between the lines, let that marinate in y'all soul and y'all brain what he just said. Because I've been saying this in my old videos. Not to get all into it, not to get straight too deep into it, but there was a lot of politics going on because the reason why, because we brought DJ Khaled to the hood. And if y'all know what politics Blacc Sam is talking about, he's talking about the hood politics, that part. So allegedly, and everything I speak on is alleged. Allegedly, Blacc Sam said it was a lot of politics, a lot of hate and jealousy going on in the circle of the family when they was bringing DJ Khaled in certain little situations because Nick was taking off. Didn't I tell you? It's bigger than Nick, but we're going to talk about that later. Let's go back and let's finish this video. Make sure y'all smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure y'all keep your ears open and hear the gems that Blacc Sam is saying because there's way more to this.
Man, we just It's my cousin's birthday, so the night, I want to say the night before, Nip took us to Wally's, Beverly Hills. Me, Pops, and Adam, my cousin Adam, and just had a long talk with bro, you know, not to get in too much detail, but there was a lot of bit politics, getting into it with certain people. You know, Hustle had DJ Khaled in the hood. Not to be speaking too much on shit, but we came frontline like we always do. And, you know, niggas gonna know we gonna crash out behind it. We not playing. Ain't nobody saying nothing to Khaled. Ain't nobody doing nothing to Khaled. And he's straight. And Hustle frontline that. And, you know, we felt like certain people didn't like that. And did the video. Khaled got out of there perfect and was smooth. And, you know, we appreciated Khaled for showing up and coming to the hood and doing the video. And, you know, we knew that this was gonna be one of them videos, man. Hustle brought DJ Khaled to the hood, and you know, had John Legend in the other scene. So we at Wally's, and we just chopping it up about a lot of shit, man. Just, you know.
They had to tighten up security. See, Blacc Sam is trying to break down the night before, going into the morning, the day that they knocked off Nip. Blacc Sam not a dumb dude, bro. These dudes are very educated, very smart. Why we think we got the Nip that we got? Pardon me, because Nip was very educated, very deep in the game. The nigga brain was marinated into a lot of real stuff that was going on. He was a real individual, basically trying to wake up people. That part, trying to educate people and tell them what they got to do to try to maneuver, get this money and do what they got to do to stack it. That's the type of person Nip was. Blacc Sam the same way. So Blacc Sam is going back. That's why he did this interview. When it's crazy because he didn't have to do this interview and talk about it. But Blacc Sam is talking about the situation because at the end of this video, like he said, everything gonna come to the light because he believes it's something bigger than the situation that happened. Let's continue with the video, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video, man. Let's continue with Blacc Sam.
And we just chopping it up about a lot of shit, man. Just, you know, making sure that we on point in security, and when we pull up, it's, you know, we like Hustle, when you pull up to the shop, call us. He like, bro, I'm not calling you niggas when I pull up. I'm not calling you niggas when I pull up. And we like arguing and just, you know, but turned into, you know, a little bit of that, and then back to the, you know, celebrating bro Adam's birthday, and Hustle got us the back room, and you know, family there chopping it, and just us four, and we stayed there forever, man. And when he walked out, we all walked out the back room of Wally's. I think Rivera, one of the guys that filmed the video, just happened to be there. And so he see us walking out, he's like, oh, Hustle, what's up? And he like, man, what's going on? He like, bro, they just sent me the first edit of the video. And so he pulled it up, and he like, man, look at this, bro. You look amazing, bro. You about to do movies after this. Look at this shot. And so Hustle seen it, and Hustle was smiling. Hustle was happy. He seen the shots of the video. He's like, man, he's telling him like, bro, ain't no more small time shit, man. After this, nigga, your shit going out the roof. And so, you know, we was all happy and shook hands with them, and then we left. And that was the last interaction, bro.
And that was the night before.
You see, he's breaking it down, the last interaction with his brother. And like Big Boy said, that was the night before. Like Blacc Sam said, that's the night before. That was the last time he had interaction with his brother. Let that marinate in your soul. This man wake up the next morning, whatever, doing what he got to do. Next thing you know, boom, his brother get knocked off. If y'all want to watch the full interview, because we got 2-3 more clips. The full interview is on Big Boy TV. Shout out to Big Boy TV too, man. Definitely shout out to him. But it's crazy because the feeling that I'm getting from Blacc Sam, he's trying to get us a timeline. That part. What are we talking about here? He can't say everything. Like, even though Eric Holder got convicted and all that, because he's going to get to the Eric Holder situation. We're going to get there. But he's trying to bring us back to the night before. They was kumbayaing, celebrating, popping bottles. One of their cousin's birthday. They just did the Khaled, DJ Khaled video. Y'all know the video with DJ Khaled and all that. He's telling us there was some hatred going on, allegedly, and everything I speak on is alleged. There was some hatred going on, jealousy. When they talk, pardon me, when he bring up there was some politics going on, he's talking about the family, street politics. That's what he's talking about, and we know how that is out there in LA. I've been saying this since day one, allegedly, and everything I speak on is alleged. Big U, yeah, that Big U. Big U, old head, 60s from out there in Cali that managed Nipsey one day. Everybody remember when Nip and Big U got into it. Everybody remember when Big Sam allegedly broke up the conversation or broke up whatever that happened was going on between Nip and Big U. He started letting off shots in the air. Everybody know that history. Go back to the old Nip interview. They said, Blacc Sam even said, even Big U said, Blacc Sam whipped out whipped it out, like back up. See, people got to remember, Blacc Sam he's not part of that fam. He's not part of the six. He's not part of the game. His brother's not part of that. That's Nip. But what I'm trying to explain is, when you back up somebody like a big homie like Big U, them type of dudes never forget that part. What are we talking about here? And I always felt like Big U had a little bit of jealousy towards Nip because Nip was taking off. You can't be bigger than the family. You can't be bigger than the set. And that's what he's trying to explain. When Nip was taking off and all this, man, there was some politic hating going on in the back end. What are we talking about here? And that's crazy. Let's continue, because y'all gonna hear what Blacc Sam got. He ain't done. Blacc Sam not done. So before we continue, smash that like button once again if you haven't. Do me that favor. Subscribe to the channel. Let's continue.
Seen somebody, Eric, and talked and...
Now we get into the Eric Holder situation. Let's talk about it.
Seen somebody, Eric, and talked and...
he already got convicted, so for me, without going into too many details, somebody come to the
I know I got a cop. Y'all like, yo, Smoke, come on, man, I want to see the video. Oh. Because y'all know my reaction a little different than these other bloggers. Peep the timeline. I don't want y'all to be lost on just the morning. Y'all got to go back to the night before. That's why Blacc Sam is explaining this. Because he's giving us a puzzle. He's giving us he's giving us hints. You got to understand, you can't say everything you want to say when you're still trying to figure out what happened to your goddamn brother, and you still got that in your soul that is more people involved in this situation that happened to Nip. So Blacc Sam can't really say everything. But I just want y'all not to forget the part that I played when he said they were celebrating the night before. And there was a lot of hate going on with the politics streets because of the DJ Khaled and plus Nip was taking off. Keep that in mind. Let's continue with this Eric Holder situation now.
Seen somebody, Eric, and talked and...
he already got convicted, so for me, without going into too many details, somebody come to the shop. They know we in the doorway. When Hustle pull up, we in the doorway. You gonna see me with a hoodie on, and I got a pistol on me. You gonna see one of the team members in the hoodie in the doorway with a pistol. That's protocol when Hustle pull up. So it's Sunday. It's busy in there. Why the niggas in there didn't follow the protocol? I wasn't there. Why they didn't follow it? Maybe they was fucking around helping the customer, doing some fucking customer service. This is what I'm thinking, trying to, transition into some legitimate just selling clothes. But nobody was in the doorway. And from my understanding, old boy walked up with no shirt on first to check the scene, because he know what's going on in that parking lot.
I want y'all to keep in mind what he said. We not done. We got 2 more clips. Now we in the Eric Holder situation on the theory on why he walked up on Nip and the alleyway and he walked up with no shirt on. But why he talking about that though, Smoke? Why he saying that he walked up with no shirt on? Oh, he gonna explain it. Oh, he about to explain it for real. And it all makes sense when Blacc Sam breaks this down because you know why? Blacc Sam is from it. He went to school out there. He know the protocols. He know the rules. He know the street politics. He know everything. What we talking about here? So when he speak, you gotta listen because he's from there. He was raised out there, born out there. What are we talking about? If he wasn't born, nigga, he was raised the same shit. But when he said he pulled up with no shirt on because he wanted to peep the scenery out, remind y'all what he just said on that. Let's continue. And the reason why he did that, Blacc Sam, explain it to them. Do me a favor, smash that like button again. If you haven't, smash it, subscribe to the channel, and make sure y'all share this video, man. Let's continue, though.
Conversation. Probably seen nobody was in the doorways. Checked Hustle had on shorts.
Now, he's continued saying when he walked up on him with no shirt on, he was peeping the scene. He was looking around. But why he had no shirt on, though, Smoke? Blacc Sam gonna explain it to you. Let's go back in and play this and continue, man.
Conversation. Probably seen nobody was in the doorways. Checked Hustle had on shorts. Checked everybody else. Left. They say came back with a red shirt on. Tiptoed through the alley and went right and started shooting. So to me, that's premeditated. Number one, there's no red shirts in the hood. You can't buy no red shirt. No liquor store sell no red shirt. Number two, when a nigga come through the alley with a red shirt, that's the throw off, or the Bloods did it, or the Inglewood families did it, or the BPS, that's the throw off, red shirt. So for me, he felt he was supposed to do a job, or somebody sent him or whatever, and he was nervous. He was supposed to hit that alley with that red shirt immediately, but he didn't do that. He came in and he wanted to check the scene. He wanted to make sure he wasn't getting into a shootout. And that's my thoughts on it. You understand? So, and can't nobody tell me nothing about that because it just don't make no sense. It's not random, you know. I know Hustle. You know, ain't nobody gonna say nothing crazy to Hustle because they know what come with it. No matter what age you are, niggas ain't saying nothing crazy to Hustle. Wherever you find him at, but on Crenshaw and Slauson, definitely you're not saying nothing crazy. You're gonna come, you're gonna tuck your tail and be humble, and if not, you're getting beat up on the spot. And we done did it.
Exactly. Oh, we got one more clip before we even react even more. But see, I want that to marinate in y'all soul and y'all brain what he just said. Allegedly, he supposed to have walked up there, and everything I speak on is alleged. Allegedly, he supposed to have walked through that alleyway with Nick, with the parking lot. Everybody know that alleyway. Go back, look at the videos on it, do that research. He allegedly supposed to have walked up with a red shirt to throw these niggas off. This what Blacc Sam heard. But he came first with no shirt on to peek the scenery out because he didn't want to go right away with a red shirt. See, Eric Holder messed up the whole mission. And I've been saying this since day one. That was a mission, man. Allegedly, somebody had protocol to push the button for Eric Holder to do that, to Nip, to knock him off, to get him up out of here, bro. This is all business. This ain't nothing but business and people hating. That part. What are we talking about? So allegedly, allegedly Eric Holder supposed to have the red shirt on, walk up on Nick, just ran up on him, I guess cover his face too. Obviously, supposed to have done that with a red shirt and just start letting off to throw them off to make it seem like it's another turf that did it. To make it seem like a blood family did it. That's what Blacc Sam is basically saying right here. He said, I don't care what nobody said. Nah, that was a mission. Somebody sent that dude, man. And y'all about to hear this. Y'all about to hear more. Let's continue though. Smash that like button if you haven't hit the like button. Do me that favor.
We done did it a million times. Hustle done did it a million times. So the fact that he left tell me everything I need to know. It was no argument. You know, it was no sense of threat.
That part. Remember the narrative? Yo, man, Eric Holder walked up on. Remember we see the video Eric Holder walked up on with no shirt on? First. Exactly. And then he came back with no shirt on again. He didn't have a red shirt on. The whole thing was Eric Holder supposed to have a red shirt on to throw off. To make it seem like it was a blood family that knocked off Nip. That's what he's saying. Blacc Sam said it wasn't no argument. It wasn't none of that. That was the throw. That was whoever pushed that narrative was BS. And I remember who pushed that narrative because somebody said that they tried to put Nip tweet. Because Nip tweeted something saying that something about somebody a snitch. They tried to say that was about Eric Holder. If y'all go watch the full interview, he breaks down and said Eric Holder wasn't around the hood for mad months. He wasn't no good around the hood. But he said he don't know if it had anything to do with snitching. When y'all watch that full interview, he's basically saying that he felt like Eric Holder was away from the hood for a reason. Let's continue though. Like I said, somebody pushed that button for that to happen to Nick. That shit just don't happen like that. Blacc Sam said, man, niggas, everybody that came through there knew, man. They always have respect. If not, nigga, Nick was knuckling up, nigga. This wasn't nothing new. We always did this. Come on, bro. I've been said that. Somebody push that button. Let's continue, get to this last clip though, man. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel.
We done did it a million times. Hustle done did it a million times. So the fact that he left tell me everything I need to know. It was no argument. You know, it was no sense of threat. Because with that come like, hey, be on deck. Yeah, it was none of that. It was just, you know, to me it was, let me come through, let me see what's going on, and then let me, you know, in this broad daylight, man, and it's, you know, it's a lot of unanswered questions, man.
You don't believe he had any dialogue with Nip that day, or did anybody say he said something?
Yeah, no, they had dialogue, but it was in the mix of him coming up, talking to bro, and, you know, whatever transpired, it wasn't an aggressive dialogue. It was just maybe small talk, and then maybe people saying Nip brought something up to him. Okay, he may have, but it wasn't to me that don't, whatever the dialogue was, that didn't justify, or that didn't turn into that. You know what I'm saying? He came there for a reason, and Mag got the reverses. I mean, he got the, you know, charges reversed because Hustle asked him something about it and humbled him real quick. But I think, you know, it's gonna come to the light.
Did you know Eric?
It's gonna come to the light. If y'all want to watch the full interview, go to Big Boy TV. Shout out to Big Boy TV once again. Been following Big Boy TV for years, man. Dope interviews. He always do dope interviews. So make sure y'all go subscribe to Big Boy TV. Watch that full interview with Blacc Sam. Do me that favor. But back to what I was saying. It's gonna come to the light. And allegedly, everything I speak on is alleged. I've been saying this since my old Nip videos. There's more players involved in this situation. Like he said, whatever argument they had, that wasn't enough threat for him to come back and just knock Nip off like that. Because y'all got to understand what Blacc Sam is trying to say here. Blacc Sam is trying to say if it was any type of threat that he said to Nip, Nip would have rushed him right then and there at that moment. That's what Blacc Sam is saying. So people got to read between the lines on this when he's speaking. When he said, nah, it wasn't a threat, it wasn't a dialogue threat to a point that he was gonna come, Nip was just gonna let him walk off like that and come back and knock him off. Because if Nip felt like that was a threat, if he said anything about a threat, Nip would have been on point, is what Blacc Sam is trying to say. And then for the people at the door at the store, because Blacc Sam said when he did there, when Nip pulled up, we strapped up. We made sure he coming in the store, everything is good. Why nobody wasn't doing that day? But see, Blacc Sam got to make a little excuse. You know, they might have been dealing with customers. It probably was off. Nah, Blacc Sam can't really. Blacc Sam don't want to really he don't really want to point fingers at people at the store who was at that moment, like the cowboy. Remember, cowboy was there and all this. You got to remember, these niggas are still active. They're still out there. So Blacc Sam can't say too much. But he's giving a subliminal message saying that why y'all niggas had y'all guard down that day. Out of all days, that day y'all had y'all guard down. That's weird. Then it happened broad daylight. Number two, then like Blacc Sam said, he came there for a mission. He came there for a reason, bro. And then he get word and nigga pussy had a red shirt on to throw everything on, to throw the narrative on, to make it seem like it was another family in the hood, meaning blood family that knocked off Nip. That would have started a whole goddamn gang war out there. So who's involved in the situation? Who wanted to make it seem like there was a blood family that knocked off Nick? Who kind of like blew up in the spotlight a little bit and got a little documentaries on television, this and Big U was one of them niggas, right? If I ain't mistaken. Nah, but Big U already talked about it. Said, listen, allegedly, and everything I speak on is alleged. I'm not accusing Big U. But it's just something going on, like Blacc Sam said. Everything gonna come to the light. Oh, you best believe that. If Eric Holder's still alive, man, listen, that nigga gonna snap out at a little crazy shit they got him on, allegedly, and everything I speak on is alleged. Whatever they got Eric Holder on that cuckoo, whatever they got him on, in jail, whatever, when he snap out of that, one of these years, I guess, 10 years from now, that shit gonna come to the light. It's gonna come to the light. Because I always believe the same thing. There's no way in the world that nigga went over there, threatened Nick, said, I'll be back, and just came back and Nick wasn't on point. That don't make no sense. That's why I'm glad his brother even explained, like, yo, we don't roll like that. So I want to sit down on this chair and explain to the world that we don't roll like that for my brother. Every time my brother pulled up to the store over there on Crenshaw and Slauson, nigga, we was at the door, strapped up, like he said, somebody else strapped up, protection, make sure his brother and his car was bulletproof. Nip. So that little Rolls Royce and shit we used to see Nip in, that shit was bulletproof. When y'all go watch the full interview, he gonna say that in one of the conversations. Nip cars was bulletproof, bro. They sent Eric over there for a reason. But see, the thing that throw everybody off is like, why would Eric Holder actually crash out? There's got to be something else involved in this. That's what I'm saying. See, people gonna be like, yo, but it don't make no sense. Why he gonna crash out and do like life and all this 30 years and all? That boy didn't get life. Y'all know that, right? Y'all know Eric Holder didn't get life, right? Yeah, that part. Because he's playing this cuckoo role too. Like I said, people make money off of this. Niggas like him they end up making books. You knocked off a high profile celebrity, bro. You don't think when he snap out of that cool shit he on, he ain't gonna start writing books, doing stories, explaining, might tell more details to the situation that happened when he get older, like 15 years from now, 10 years from now? Think about that. How many times we see stories in situations like this, the killers, whatever, or the person that end up knocking off the high-profile celebrity come out telling us more spooky stories behind the situation, more conspiracies behind it. Oh yeah, you know that this person was involved, this and that. Just like the Tupac and the Biggie situation, there's all types of goddamn people involved, allegedly, and everything I speak on is alleged. It's a situation with Nick. It's no different, and it happened broad daylight. Yo. You can't make this up, bro. You just can't. I bet, and you know what? I'm not the only person that actually feel this way. Everybody know what, like, yo, how? You telling me this nigga just walked down the alleyway, no shirt on, like he said. The nigga supposed to had a red shirt on. Blacc Sam said that area don't sell no red shirts. So who gave you that shirt? Who sent you there? The night before, they were celebrating. There was a couple of niggas hating. Didn't Black Sam say that? There was a couple politics going on because niggas was mad because they brought DJ Khaled to the hood. What Black Sam said, nigga, we ready to crash out for this. Y'all gotta understand, Nip had his own little tight circle, pause. He had his own circle, including his brother involved. So they had a little tight little circle, a crew, a few niggas that's ready to crash out for Nip. Basically, niggas that grew up with Nip when he was young. Those are the niggas that Black Sam gonna actually say when y'all go watch the full interview. It's the same niggas that's around Nip. Those are the same niggas you grew up with. Not like the extra homies from the hood. He's talking about the tight circle that Nip was around. They was going against other niggas in the hood because other niggas in the hood was kind of on some politics, whatever type of politics they was on, being mad that DJ Khaled was coming to the hood, and I don't understand why. And when y'all watch that full interview, you know what's crazy? This is how much love Nip had. In that interview, Black Sam said that there was 2 stores. There was one store right there on Slauson. There was another store in another location, a safer location. And Black Sam, you know, he think he's smart, know what I mean? But then after that, he understand how his brother is. His brother like to get back. He say that. Just like Black Sam like to get back to the neighborhood. But Black Sam said, that Slauson store supposed to be number 2. But Nip said, nah, we're going to make this Slauson store number 1 in the hood. Because I ain't going nowhere. That other store, we're going to make that number 2. Meaning that when you put a store number 1, number 2, the number 1 store is the store that you want to be more safe. That's building, that's bringing more revenue. So you want that establishment in a safer environment. So you're gonna make that number 1. The number 2 store, you can have that. I mean, whatever, as long as you getting a little bit of revenue out of it. But see, Nip didn't want to do that. He didn't want to move that store. He said, "Now we making this here. We leaving this here. And we're gonna make this number 1." And Black Sam said he was upset about that, but he understood how Nip was. He always liked to give back to the community. That's why he said he's kind of confused about how the hell this thing happened to his brother. And he felt like there's more people involved in this. There's no way Eric Holder went up there and started talking in a dialogue. The argument ended up going on a threat. And you telling me Nip just let you walk off, nigga, after you just threatened him? Hell no. That ain't happened. He just went over there like Black Sam said, allegedly peeped everybody out, see what everybody was wearing, make sure niggas wasn't strapped. Because I got to remember, Eric Holder know the routine around there. He been around there before. So he know the niggas at the door, all that. That's why Black Sam said that. So he said, but for some strange reason, that day, everybody was off their duty. Niggas wasn't at the door with the strap. Niggas wasn't protecting Nip. None of that. And then how the hell you get word that this nigga supposed to have put a red shirt on to throw people off? But he couldn't do it? Nah, but why he ain't do it? Because Black Sam said if he would have did that, a shootout would have ranged out automatically. Nigga would have went around that corner with a red shirt, started dumping, shootouts would have rang out. And plus you kind of fall for Nip, so you can't really hit your target if you would have had another shirt on. Because like Black Sam said, that neighborhood don't sell no red shirts. So it'd be strange if a nigga with a red shirt just hit the alleyway and just start dumping off like that. So what Holder did, he kind of panicked and just went over there by himself with no shirt, well, by himself obviously, but with no shirt on so he could get close to Nick. Now y'all get what Black Sam is saying? Because if you would have had a red shirt on trying to walk towards Nick, niggas would have stopped him ahead of time. Am I lying? What are we talking about here? That's what Black Sam is basically trying to say. So when you got no shirt on, niggas see your face, they know you. Oh, that's funny ass Eric. So they're gonna let you walk up a little closer and hear what you gotta say. That's what Black Sam is basically trying to say. So who sent you there for that mission? Allegedly, and everything I speak on is alleged. Who sent you there for that mission? Who sent Eric Holder to do that mission? Now listen, when y'all watch the full interview, because I heard people saying allegedly, and everything I speak on is alleged. I heard people saying, yo, Rock Nation, Jay-Z, because you remember Jay-Z had some business going on in Cali, Rock Nation, all. According to Blacc said that Roc Nation actually put in for the funeral, got the funeral at the Staples Center, all that. I'm not saying that, now I mean, you know, but I believe that don't got nothing to do with it. I believe what happened in it was straight up street politics, and that's what Blacc Sam believe also. But higher street politic niggas, the big homies type, allegedly, and everything I speak on is alleged. Because over there, certain niggas go through certain protocols over there, man. It's consequences if you do something to somebody and they told you not to do that. Why you think Eric? That's why I keep speaking on this on my old videos about Nick. Why the hell is Eric Holder still alive? If there wasn't no protocol to knock off Nick, allegedly, think about this. Let this marinate in your brain and your soul. If there wasn't no protocol to knock off Nick, one of the high-profile celebrities under y'all hood that's bringing mad revenue to y'all hood, certain niggas he's probably not getting along with in the hood, whatever, because they probably trying to extort him. What we talking about? It sounds like that's what Blacc Sam been saying. Because if y'all watch the old interview, they had a lot of altercation with big homies in the hood when they first was coming up, doing their little stores and all that. Watch the full interview. Blacc Sam bring all that up. That's why Blacc Sam believed that, yo, there was protocol behind that situation. Somebody pushed that button allegedly on my brother, and that's what Blacc Sam is basically trying to tell us. This ain't happened over no argument. A nigga walked off and that's it, and came back and knocked him off like that. No, that ain't happened like that. He said whatever argument they happened, if it was a threat, believe me, my brother would have been on point. That's what basically he's saying. He said we done banged out in the parking lot, all types of shit in that parking lot to let niggas know we not playing. That's what Blacc Sam is explaining. Y'all done heard the infamous story when Blacc Sam got into a big U and Nick got into a big, come on, that's a big homie right there. And Blacc Sam backed him up. Whipped it out like, back up. Nigga, we ain't playing over here. Remember, that was over the equipment. That big U wanted back from Nick, because he was hating basically, man. Nick was blowing up. Nick was being bigger than the set. That part. When Nick pulled up, nigga, all the kids is running the Nick. They're not running the big U. They running the Nick. But a lot of niggas wasn't feeling that. And that's sad. Because I wonder how y'all feel now. I wonder if y'all still in the same position getting money the way y'all was getting when Nick was alive. I bet you a lot of niggas saying like, man, damn, man. When Nick was alive, we was doing good out here. Yeah, that part. Cowboy's another suspicious ass nigga, allegedly. Come on, man. Blacc Sam is giving a subliminal message saying that, man, these niggas allegedly involved in my brother's death, man. My brother ain't getting knocked off for no reason like that over some argument. And if anybody gonna know they brother, that's definitely gonna be Blacc Sam. That's his little bro. They tight, bro. Pause. Rest in peace of Nick, man. That one hurt too. Just like Dolph's situation hurt. Pause. They knocked off real niggas that was in the game doing it from the dirt, made dirt to diamond. Did it from the ground up. Nip and Dolph did it the same way. What are we talking about here? Them niggas did it without a label. Niggas had a knot. And the sad part about Nip's situation, his own family knocked him off, man. The family that he bleed for, the family that he says in all his records on 60s, nigga. He don't even say, he say 60s. Slauson. And the same family, and they let this weirdo dude knock him off like that, man. That wasn't by accident. That wasn't no argument. That was protocol, allegedly. Somebody pushed that button, allegedly, and everybody feel the same way because Blacc Sam feel the same goddamn way also. He said at the end, what he said, everything gonna come to the light. Because Blacc Sam ain't done finding out who the hell's involved in his brother's death, bro. That shit just don't sit right. It just doesn't add up. It don't make no sense. And it still doesn't make no sense to the day, even though Eric Holder got convicted for it. It just doesn't make no sense. And I'm glad Blacc Sam actually came out because that was the narrative. Yo, where the hell everybody was at? Where the niggas was at with the strap? I was saying the same thing. What niggas was there? Like, what was the protection at? Blacc Sam said it. We don't roll like that. For some strange reason, that day, niggas with protection, niggas had their guards down. And you know, Blacc Sam want to make an excuse for the store, like, yo, niggas might have been dealing with customers, know what I mean? He don't really want to come out and say, man, them niggas, somebody in that store, I don't know if it's Cowboy, somebody, allegedly, and everything I speak on is alleged. Rest in peace to Nip, though, man. Sad, bro. Sad, man. That's why I'm glad Blacc Sam actually talked about it, man. Go definitely check out that full interview, y'all, man. Know what I mean? Because he go a little bit in other little details, but this is like the most important details I showed y'all, and I definitely had to react to this. Shout out to Big Boy TV again. But there was more to this, y'all, and we all feel that way. I know everybody do. There's no way in the world a dude just was in an argument and all that. Like Blacc Sam said, allegedly, he supposed to have walked up on him, started, dumping off, or got close to him with a red shirt. But see, Blacc Sam said in that area, nobody sell red shirts. Liquor store don't sell red shirts, none. That's how deep that shit is over there on the West Coast. Them politics in the streets is real deep. That's the motherland when it comes to that, know what I mean? To that red and that blue situation. So he knew he couldn't get close to Nick wearing that red shirt. He had to take that off. So he messed up the whole story, meaning Eric Holden. That's why he had to turn himself in and everything, because whoever told him to go do that, allegedly, they like, nigga, you got to turn yourself in, nigga, because we told you to do it a whole different way, nigga. You supposed to cover your face and run around there with a red shirt on. That's what Blacc Sam basically trying to explain and tell us. That was the game plan. That was plan A. That was plan 1. He supposed to ran around in red shirt, army, all that, start dumping. He messed up because he should. I guess he must have been shaking because Blacc Sam said it would have been a shootout. And once niggas would have peeped that red shirt. That part. And this is Blacc Sam saying this. Do me a favor, y'all. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share this video, man. Definitely smash that like button. Definitely subscribe if you have subscribers. I don't know what you're waiting on. Share this video on all platforms. Rest in peace to Nip, man. Rest in peace to Nip. I'm glad Blacc Sam spoke the truth. I want to hear y'all opinion. Make sure y'all comment below and tell me y'all theory. What y'all think? Y'all think it was just a regular argument? He just walked up on Nick. Y'all word up, man. You gonna stop calling me a snitch? Remember, that was the first narrative. He called him a snitch allegedly and all that. We just heard from his brother, his twin, saying that nigga that ain't happened. We already had problems with the politics with these niggas because they got mad because we getting money and we brought DJ Khaled to the hood. This is Blacc Sam telling y'all this. And we was ready to crash out for DJ Khaled. He's telling y'all that he's arguing with Nip family, meaning the 60s, the family he claimed. He's going against his own family, Nip. And the next day he get knocked off. Y'all do the math on that. It don't take a genius to realize that. Come on. The day before they party and niggas had already altercations with them because of the DJ Khaled, because they did the video and all that. Sam said, nigga, we was already about to crash out for Khaled against these niggas. What that mean? Who's down with that family? His brother Nip. Next day, Nip get knocked off in the morning time. Over because Eric Holden said he a snitch. Eric Holden said because Nick called him what? That was wrong. That's a wrong narrative. And I knew it was. Because like Blacc Sam said, and like I've been saying, I've been thought about this. There's no way in the world Nick would have let that nigga walk off if that nigga would have said any type of threats towards him. He went over there friendly. So he won't get Nick the opportunity to feel like he's going to come back. That's what Blacc Sam basically trying to explain to us over here. So whatever conversation they had might have been a little dialogue conversation a little, but it wasn't no direct conversation to a point that Nip was gonna feel uncomfortable knowing that he spent off like that. No, he spent off on a friendly conversation to come back to make sure the niggas is still there, meeting Nip and all the mother niggas that was around him. And he knew them niggas wasn't strapped. Because he went there with no shirt on to peep the whole scenery. I'm out of here, gang. That shit gonna be mad. Rest in peace to Nip, man. Do me a favor, smash that like button again. If you haven't, subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all commenting below and give me y'all theory on this, man. For real, because this is crazy. Shout out to Big Boy TV and shout out to Blacc Sam also. Go watch that full interview at Big Boy TV channel too. It's your boy Smoke News TV. Salute, gang. I'm up out of here.